Good morning to you, people of God. This is the day that the Lord has made. We're going to rejoice in what, y'all? That's right. We're going to be glad in it. I am so glad, y'all, to be in the land of the living one more time. Hallelujah. Clap it up. Woo! Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Have someone told you today? If they have not, I love you, love you, love you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much for always being here, commenting and encouraging me. Some of you guys are a mess, and I'm going to call you out, Tony, Melissa, all of y'all who's at my house this past weekend. All of y'all are a mess, okay? Trying to sound like me and talking about good morning. And all y'all too, and people at my husband's job, Marcy, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you, Yvonne. I'm busting all y'all out, Yvonne. All of you. All right, trying to sound like me because y'all better go on about y'all business. Anyway, let me jump into this word, okay? And you, Pastor Baby, because you do it too. But let me just and Veronica Kids, Veronica Johnson. I'm telling on all y'all. So let me just jump into this word though today because I want to talk to us about some things. It's so important because I hope you came empty. I really do hope you came empty today because this is what? Fill up Mondays, right? If you came and you empty, we're going to fill you up today. God is going to fill all of us up. And so I want to talk to you about how sometimes we think that God changes his mind. We are so quick to think that, Lord, if you were going to do it, you would just do it, right? This is our mind. This is how we are because this is how we think. Why? Because we'll plan out something in our day and then we'll say, well, no, I'm not going to do it today. I changed my mind, right? So we think that God operates the same way, right? This is how we think. And so when we're looking at our future and we're looking at right now, we're like, well, maybe God ain't going to do that because he probably changed his mind. I'm getting too older. I can't have kids. We start thinking about all these things. And some of it seems like reality, right? Like, well, ain't no way God gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to talk to you for a minute because you have to remember God is not like you and me. All right. I first have to just really get that disclaimer out. God is not like you and me. And so if you're thinking that God has changed his mind about something you know that he has told you he's going to do, I want you to get it in your shindu and know that God is not a God that changes his mind. Now, does God delay things? Yes. And you know why? A lot of times we want so much, but we can't handle half of the things that we want, right? Sometimes God has to grow us in that process. But then not only that, when you think about the situations and the things that God has to do, it's not about what we want at the time that we want it. It's about fulfilling his kingdom and his purpose for us. And so it's so important that you know that this world does not revolve around you. And so God does not have to work on your timing. And so when he decides to do what he's going to do, you wait patiently. Don't just sit there and say, well, God didn't change his mind because, he told me this, because you be so excited telling people what God has told you. God said that I heard him clearly tell me he going to do this, he going to do that. And the minute he don't do it when you want him to, well, I guess that's not going to happen. But, maybe God changed his mind about, I did do a couple of things that I was out of line about. Maybe he said No, all fall short of the glory of God. So that's not it. All right. Stop making your own little situations in your head because we do it. We do it. We start trying to understand, God, why is this not happening? Right? I'm just saying, because we're human. But at the end of the day, I want you to know that God is not man, that he is going to change his mind. He is not going to change his mind. If he told you something, keep on trusting that he's going to do it. I'm telling you this because I know and I lived it for myself. And not only that, I have to tell myself this even now, even though I've lived and was excited about some things and saw God do some things. There's some times in some situations where I have this much faith. But he said, if you had the faith of a mustard seed, just a look, you can say that mountain be gone, right? And it'll get up and leave. So therefore, I really want you this week to really think about some of the things that you have cast out of your life because you think God didn't just change his mind about it, right? What were you asking God to do for you? Was it a healing? Was it a financial blessing? Was it to save your children? Whatever the thing is that you have dismissed God about because it didn't work on your timing, go back and revisit it. And go back and have faith and trust that God is going to do it. Do you understand? I'm so serious. God is not a God that he's going to change his mind. He is not a fickle like you and me. All right? He don't say, oh, well, you know what? Yeah, he did that or she did that. I'm not going to do this one. We're going to change this. No, he does not. God is not a man that he should. Marquita Webb said in the word, I love you. I love you. That's why I'm a bookie. Because I really want you to stop thinking that God changed his mind. Whatever it is that God has promised you, you better take it to the bank. You understand me? All right, let me jump into the word. Let's go to Numbers chapter 23, verse 19. And it says, God is not man, so he does not lie. That's first of all, right? Then it says, he is not human, so he does not change his mind. So do not say that anymore, that God changed his mind about you, about your children, about your situations. That is not the truth, okay? God is not man, so he does not lie. God is not human, so he does not change his mind. Has he ever spoke about it and failed? This is the word, to act. Has he ever promised and not carried it through? Listen to me. God is going to do it. Stay prayed up. Stay having faith that he is going to do it no matter how it looks. I love you. There's nothing you can do about this love. Stop making excuses so that you can give up on your faith. Don't do that. Don't make excuses about a situation. If God promised you something and you know in your shindu he promised you that, you better go back and get everything that the devil think he gonna steal from you, because that's what the devil does. He makes us think, oh yeah, don't worry about that. It ain't never happening. I'm telling you, I know, because I'll be like, wait a minute, but the word says this. But here you go listening to the devil telling you it ain't never gonna happen. I bind him up and send him to the pit of hell. I believe everything that God says for me. But now, God, what I want you to do for us, for all of us, help us to trust you in the process. Help us to know that you know the right timing to give these blessings. You know the right timing in each situation. Because what the problem is, our thing is about timing. Okay, I'm ticking. My time is ticking. This is the first thing we think. But God doesn't work on time. Okay? He's not working on your time. His timing is not our timing. And so it's so important that you know just because time was delayed does not mean it's denied. I love you. There's nothing you can do about this love. Like, subscribe, and share this with someone you think needs it. Because we must learn that God is not a God that changes his mind. He loves us just enough to give it to us right on time. Many blessings to you guys. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll talk to y'all on Hump Day. Bye.